After barely scraping through his preliminary exam and still wondering if his 32-year-old self really belongs among wide-eyed teens, Rick learns he's qualified for the second phase, a mock battle exam. The stakes are low, but the tension is high as every F-rank examinee now dreads meeting the F-rank crusher. Strangely enough, Rick's still feeling a bit insecure about his underdog status, despite his secret S-rank training. Almost immediately, Rick encounters Raster Diarmuid, the F-rank crusher, a smug A-rank adventurer, Angelica's elder brother and eldest son of the noble house Diarmuid. With a scent of cologne that could knock out a horse, Raster wastes no time in flaunting his superiority. He even goes as far as hitting on Rick's ever-loyal friend, Rionette, the bloody cheek of this guy. Quick-thinking Rick pretends to be her boyfriend, earning mixed reactions of amusement and irritation from Raster. A bit later, while Raster nurses his bruised ego, his siblings, Freed and Angelica, burst onto the scene, sobbing about some 40-ish oaf who's been bullying them. Their dramatic outburst triggers the appointment of a B-rank examiner, Lynx Lorot, who's supposed to handle exam takers numbered 4,200 and above, and in a quirky twist of fate, Rick and Lynx bond over their shared late bloomer status. Just when things seem to be on the up, news breaks. Lynx has suddenly fallen ill. The exam organizers then announce, much to Rick's horror, that Raster will now be his examiner. The room fills with whispers and wide-eyed stares, as everyone dreads the wrath of the F-rank crusher. Rick's self-doubt spikes, making him question if his brutal training will actually be enough. Just as Rick gears up, with a pep talk from the ever-stoic Rionette, to face his exam head-on, a fortune teller appears, who, spoiler alert, is none other than Freed in disguise. In a moment that's as baffling as it is hilarious, Rick is tricked into sitting on a chair imbued with teleporting magic. In an instant, he's whisked away to a remote spot where Raster's personal guards are lurking, ready to dispatch him. Just when things seem dire, the cavalry arrives, Rick's fellow guildmates from the legendary Orichalcum Fist. The trio crash the party and effortlessly take out Raster's guards. Meanwhile, Rionette nearly loses her cool, demanding to know where Freed has teleported Rick. With seconds to spare, our hero makes a triumphant return, albeit still reeling from the absurdity of it all. Rick learns that Raster not only commandeered his exam, but also beat up Lynx to prevent him from being his examiner. What really sets Rick off is Raster's dismissive jab at Lynx's dream of building a school for kids in his home village. As he walks into the arena, it's time for the F-rank crusher to get a taste of some of Rick's real power.